Okay, hi, my name is Kahina and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be about how I manage my natural hair with lupus, because as you can imagine, natural hair requires a lot of upkeep, and when you have lupus you tend to get fatigued. It can be quite difficult, so I'm going to do a quick video about that. Today is actually wash day. So today, the footage you're going to see is from wash day. Today is not actually wash day because basically the footage I filmed before, the intro I filmed before was out of focus. I'm filming it again. So as always, if you do enjoy my content, if you are interested in seeing a bit more, feel free to give me a like, leave a comment, and as always, please do subscribe and I will discuss further on my journey. So let's get right into it. Okay, so I'm back. I'm gonna help him focus because I can't see, because obviously I'm not wearing my glasses because my hair is wet. So just gonna explain how I actually do it. I found this made it easier with the actual chart of keeping my hands above my head and with all my joint pain. So I split my hair up into 4 sections like so, and then I deal with each section one at a time. A lot easier when detangling rather than me trying to work through all of this hair on my head. So I'll just I shampoo fully like once a month, deep condition fully like once a month, but every 10 days probably co-wash. So I'll co-wash like twice in between me doing a full shampoo, deep condition, you know, the whole 9 yards. So just co-wash, condition, denim brush, detangle in sections. I found it is a bit easier for me with regards to keeping my hands above my head for such a long time. However, it's a bit harsh on my scalp. So your scalp will be really sore after. Just massage it, you know, make sure you're greasing your scalp to stop it from getting dry. My scalp gets really dry just because it's constantly in so much pain, especially from the hair that's been falling out on the top. So, you know, make sure you're giving your scalp some love, giving it some oil, giving it some moisture, and making sure it's okay. Now, the other bits I would mention is that I do my hair, and I know people aren't gonna like it because people never like it, but when I lay my hair under my wigs, I do it in singles rather than in cane row, just because holding my hands above my head like that to do the whole thing and the intricate movements really hurts my fingers. It really causes me a lot of pain, and it's quite a lot easier for me to just do one single plait at a time. So yeah, I will part my hair, grease my scalp. Well, actually I part my hair, do the whole row and then grease the whole row, otherwise it just takes too long. And I will make sure I braid it in individual braids just to make it a bit easier for me. So I know my skin is dry, I just came out of the shower obviously because of my hair. What I'm going to probably do is I'm going to turn around and obviously face into this mirror, and I'm going to do a few so I can show you what I do. If anyone wants to know specifically what I use or anything like that, that's fine. Basically I will part, grease, oil my hair, get that moisture, cream on the outside, gel the edge to try and keep it in for a bit longer, and I run this pretty, gosh, cheap gel from Wilkinson's. It claims to be extra hold, but we know that ain't extra hold for my 4BC hair. So yeah, it just helps me tame the flyaways a little bit, and I use quite a lot of that just to stop it from getting so messy. And it also, when I take my hair down, after it's been like that, it also helps my braid out look really, really good. This is also the time when I would put my leave-in in, but I've run out of leave-in, so I've got no leave-in to put in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around. I'm not going to talk during this time because I'm going to catch up on my YouTube fix on the TV and I'm going to do my hair. And I'll probably do a few so you guys can see. Oh, and just before I go, the important bits I forgot to mention, I do not blow dry my hair, partly because, you know, we say no to heat damage in this house, and partly because that was the worst part of washing my hair, always holding my hands above my head for like an hour plus, not it. So I will plait my hair whilst it's still wet. It allows it to be quicker for me, but I do towel dry it, and I'll towel dry each section before I get on with it. I'll probably do about 2 sections at once, but I might not, we'll see. Yeah, that's it. So I'm done. I try not to do them too small. The ones on the back are a bit small, but you know, my head's smaller at the back. Because if you do them too small, then it'll just take so long and blah blah blah. Yes, I know. Basically, the way I do this is my hair will be drenched in moisture, because it means I can leave them in for longer. So I put oil on, then shea butter on, then curling cream on, then I seal it all in with that Wilco gel, because while it'd be gel if you had fine hair, but it doesn't really do any gelling for me. It more just locks in the moisture. So yeah, I put all of that on, and grease at the top, grease on my scalp. I haven't actually completed my scalp just because my hair is wet. It's really hard to grease my scalp when my hair's wet, because there's going to be loads of transfer when I go to sleep tonight basically. So yeah, this is what I do. I know my parting game is not strong, but in fairness, I don't really plan to go anywhere in this hair. I mean, see, now that middle part ain't bad, that ain't bad, but the rest, mind your business. Yeah, they're only really done like this, they don't really need to be neat, it's only to go under a wig. So yeah, basically it's still hella wet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my makeup. In fact, I'm gonna go get something to eat first because I am hungry. And then I'm gonna do my makeup to give my hair a bit of time to dry, so that I'm not really just plonking that wig down on like my damp hair. Although it's still gonna be damp, but at the moment it's like wet. So I'm waiting for my hair to some of that up, and yeah, when I've done all of that, I'll come back and I'll show you the wig part. So it's been about nearly 3 hours, because basically my hair is hella wet, obviously. Went to the McDonald's drive-thru, had the heat on full, keep myself nice and warm, and to hopefully dry out my hair a little bit, which it did. And basically it's very easy to now deal with this. So I'll just get my wig cap, and it depends on what I'm doing. So for the purposes of this video, I'm not going to do the whole slay your frontal, glue it down business, because I ain't got nowhere to be, and I'm going to take it off after this and go to sleep. But yeah, I just put my cap on like so, and then I got a new wig. Open the packet. Wow, I look terrible like this. Well, my makeup looks snatched. I know I'm wearing a onesie, but I look good. Anyway, so this is the new wig. I got it from omgqueen.com. I know. I saw it linked in someone's video, and then I went on there, and then I bought this. It's a kinky straight 20 inches. To be honest, would probably not recommend a length like this for a fellow spoonie, just because it can be quite hard to deal with. Having the length this long, obviously you've got to style it, whereas out of business I'm just going to tie it up every day. But I do have some shorter wigs, and by some shorter wigs I mean I have so many. I have like 8 in my grab and go wig. It's just, it needs some TLC at the moment. It's a bit dry, it needs like wash, deep condition, you know, needs to refresh these curls. But this is my grab and go because it fits to my head perfectly, and it's quite short. So on a day where I ain't got time to be doing all of this with this 360 frontal, I will just throw that on. It does also have one of those elastic band things, but it's not sewn in for some reason, so I just have to hand sew it in. But I just wanted you guys to see that, as you can see, my hair, I mean, can you really see because it's kinky straight hair, but it lays reasonably flat. So if you see, I'll turn around, you can sort of like manoeuvre the plaits in such a manner that there's no bulks, no bulk, no lumps and bumps, and it makes it really easy to just put your wigs on. That's it, and that's how I do this. In fact, let me show you how I would do my grab and go wig. Pull it on, pull the back down, and this wig fits really snug. It's a closure wig, so you know I don't have to do all of that with laying a frontal. And yeah, look, the lace does also, to be fair, match my skin quite well. But yeah, just put your wig on and off you go. So yeah, save some of those spoons. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. I just hit myself in the face.